Hey, welcome back to another Netcast. I'm Rich Lopez, Quantrix Authority. Fantastic that you joined me today for episode number 45. This is the final series of how I've used Quantrix to plan meals for a backpacking trip I'm taking the Boy Scouts on. In the previous two episodes, I've shown you how to, from a list of items, create a schedule matrix that shows by day, by meal, what you're eating. And also I've shown you how to create a shopping list by item and how much you need of each. And that was based off of another matrix that I created that had the patrols by day, by meal, and the people that were going to be eating that meal, in case you had people coming in and out of the activity. What I want to show you today is once I've bought this entire shopping list, I mean it's all going to be in bulk. I want to know again how I can break this out to the various patrols. And how I do this is, of course, by creating a new matrix. And this one's going to be kind of honking, if you will. And what I'll do is I'll just bring it like that for right now, this matrix 6. And I'm going to rename matrix 6, I'm going to rename it the Breakout Matrix. And what I do is I go ahead and I pull items in here. And from items, then from patrols, I'm going to just pull in day. I'm also going to pull in the patrol, and I'm going to pull in the meal. Okay, and then I want a couple metrics here. And one metric I want is the quantity, and then the other one I want is the unit of measure. Okay, now the quantity, how I'm going to pull this in is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say quantity that needs to be allocated to each of these patrols for each of these items for each of these meals is going to be equal to the schedule, the list here, quantity, and I'm going to times that by the patrols, the count of the patrols, and I'm going to use a using as statement from the list where I'm using the item as an item like so, and then I'm going to be using also day as day, okay, and then meal as meal. Okay, once I do that, it shows me that on Monday this is kind of my donut breakout for this item. Also, if I go down here to bring my own lunch, not very important, but Mountain House dinner, as you can see, which is a freeze-dried dinner, you can see that my breakout here across patrols by day. So that's going to be helpful to me once I get the bulk stuff back. I'm then going to look at this and know how to allocate it. What is my unit of measure? Well, I only want to bring back unit of measures for where there's a quantity, and you'll see why in just a second. So unit of measure is going to be if my quantity is equal to blank, then make it blank. Otherwise, go to the list and grab unit of measure, like so, okay? And throw in a using as, using item as my item here, using that item as a category here. And you can see that change the pouch. And then what I'm going to do, because I don't want to see every one of these meals like this or every one of the items because they're not applicable to 90% of it, so what I would go to is the view and I would say hide empty rows. And then what happens is I have a list by item of how it needs to be broken out by patrol by day. So just a fantastic way to look at data differently using Quantrix Modeler. Found it very helpful. Again, this took me about a half hour to do the other day. I've done it previously using that lesser program of Excel, and it's taken me a boatload more time, boatload more keystrokes. But Quantrix Modeler was very straightforward, very easy to use, and really powerful in the fact that, let's say in my patrol here, in my adult patrol, if I go to breakout, you can see that that's not even listed because I don't have anybody in my adult patrol number 2. But if I were to go ahead and say that Brett was going to be part of this, Brett was here, and and Chi, okay, you would then see that in the breakout, I would start to see the adult Patrol 2 in my breakout as time went on. If I were to actually make this copy a bowl across some stuff that actually needed food, okay, so and I'll do that. So, just really quick here, so you can see the power of Quantrix Modeler in action. Again, that automatically will update my shopping list for me, and again, my breakout, again, we're starting to see adult 2 here. So really, just the power of Quantrix Modeler. Absolutely love Quantrix. I hope you found this helpful. If you want me to send you a copy of the meal planning model file, I'd be more than happy to do that to help you with, plan your weekly meals or plan your next backpacking trip. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at quantrixauthority@gmail.com. And until next time, enjoy Quantrix.